So this isn't sustainable, my way of living. Um, what hits me is that I just can't fucking go on any longer without seeing my daughter. It's been over a year. I really want to just ask her mom, like, why I even ever got to be introduced to her. Because you're just gonna ditch me like this and just cut off all ties and just fucking. I can't believe it, man. But what else isn't sustainable is my way of life. This is way too privileged for a society to treat its mentally ill. I have other people making my bed, doing my laundry, feeding me. I could have them shaving me and wiping my ass, I'm sure. And while I'm here, because I don't think it can last. Right now, everybody's losing their jobs, and America's going into a new phase of corona death. And Trump looks like the most likely next president to me. And just everything about this is awful. And part of my thoughts about the N word was that we could actually destroy racism. But I encountered Flora, and all I did was insult her. All she did was insult me. And she's still calling the jogger that was murdered an N-word. She says, about the jogger, I disagree with those first two letters. What did that guy do to you, lady? What did he do? He got killed. So, but I don't know if she's had that epiphany. She might have just gotten sick of my leftist ways and just moved on without any kind of focus or thought or anything. No, goodbye, no take care, nothing. And that's kind of how I feel about my baby, is that if I had known that I wouldn't see her again, I would have made leaving more of an event. But I didn't know that I'd be waiting this goddamn long to see the little girl. And I don't know. What set me off really is that I was cleaning up my room a little, and I have plushies that I ordered off Etsy for her. Little squeezy pillows with all of the nidges in there, all the nidge numbers, and then all the letters. And I was just gonna, give her like a big stack of plushies, and then if she wanted to, have fun throwing them back and forth and talking about numbers. Like, if I had a daughter, I would do that. Oh my God, it's unfair to fucking not be able to see her. And, oh man, it's frustrating. And I don't know, like, also I'm caught in the past. I'm watching TV off the internet with commercials and all. Like, my tutor has made my website for me, essentially. I have no skills, nothing. And so I attack myself when I have that misery and I get out of it for a second. I'm like, wow, my life sucks. And then, like, who made my life suck? Me. And so I'm angry with myself because if I had known in advance how shitty this would be, I never would have invited her mom over in the first place. And if I had known how much I needed that little girl, then maybe I could have found ways to cement the relationship with her mom better. But I don't even want a relationship with her mom. I just want one with her. And I don't have one. And it's like, what can I do? I'll send you money. But the problem with sending money is that you don't really know if it gets there because she moves all the time. So if I throw like 50 in a letter and it just goes away and there's no acknowledgement or response, I feel like a dumbass. And I am. And so shit, man. It's a bad, bad, bad era in America. And it always has been. We have no reason for nationalistic or jingoistic pride whatsoever. This country is shit. We fucked up over and over and over. And now I don't feel free. I'm going to have to go ahead with the name change and just do what I always did, which is push my case out to the wider world and say, hey, I'm still an N-word, and I don't know what else to do besides condemn racism and build movements to legalize cocaine. What a weird life to inhabit. Have you ever read Stranger in a Strange Land? It's really worth it. It's an epic book. A Martian comes to Earth and he builds a perfect society, and then the rest of the world finds out about it, and he goes out willingly to tell them how wonderful we can be to each other, and they stone him to death. So spoiler alert, you're not going to miss reading the book. I mean, who reads books because somebody mentions them? Sorry for the spoiler. I spoil cultural events. Don't really care. But that's what I had built around the N-word, my little utopian circle. And some of that I built with my baby's mom. And in an ideal world, her mother wouldn't fear me teaching her the N-word. And I really do think, and I don't know this is true because she's never said it to me, because racism makes cowards of us all. I think she thinks that she's afraid of her daughter developing a egalitarian vocabulary and then undergoing the same kind of hate that she felt with me throughout our time on YouTube. And the truth is, I can't protect her from it, but part of me knows, just knows, that if I had a second chance and I could raise a child, if I made a YouTube video every day talking about nigger, it would change the culture forever. It would make the possibility of this recalcitrant society getting forgiveness from the world for just being off our A game for decades and centuries. What have we been doing? Why do we have an empire? Nobody likes it. What do we have? Anyway, all of that stuff's irrelevant in some ways, but it's kind of not. Like, if our society wasn't shitty, which is what I think it is, then I wouldn't feel the need to go out there and do interviews, which I can't do anymore anyway. But like, I don't know, like even my nieces don't respond to my emails when I talk about books that I know that they've read. And then I mention my own book because her mother and father have told her, your uncle is a racist obsessed with the N-word, and you should ignore him if he talks about his book, which he forced upon us. So, like, N-word phobia is definitely ascendant, and it's going to blot out the sun like a giant dildo. And that's stolen from Beck, who's a great musical artist. And I think I just need to listen to some music right now. So thanks for watching. Take care. Goodbye.